So about a year ago, I had the bright idea to wrap up my entire TBR in like parchment paper. It was 113 books that I wrapped up in an effort to read more of my books that I have been putting off. So I was going to pick some numbers from like a random number generator or something, or have people give me numbers, and I was going to read the books and do the thing, and I have actually not really done much of that. So here we are once again doing the thing, trying the thing. We're gonna make an attempt. I have 10 books here, oh god, that I'm gonna try and read in the spring. I was thinking about doing a March TBR, but one, I'm indecisive. Two, I have a bunch of audiobooks that I need to get through right now, so I didn't want to do like a full physical TBR. Three, I have a writer's retreat that I'm going on next weekend, on the 13th in Mississauga with my writing group. So that's going to be super fun, and I will not get any reading done at all because I'm supposed to be focusing on my writing. And four, I forget what number I'm on. I have Rose City Romance coming up in April, and I need to be doing a lot of reading for that because I'm on the influencer like marketing team, and I need to do some reading so I know which books I want to buy when I get there, so I can streamline my process because I'm going to be busy during the event. So those are mostly going to be on Kindle, I think. And I don't know which ones I'm going to read yet. Keep an eye out on like shorts and reels and TikTok and whatever the fuck the things are. I don't even know anymore. Because I'll be like posting as I go there. But let's stop fucking rambling. Let's get into these because all of the children are gone. I have the house to myself for the first time since August when Bennett was born. And I feel fucking weird. I'm like low-key having a panic attack. So I'm going to put these down. Oh my god, don't drop. Don't drop. I apologize sincerely for the loud crinkling that these are going to make as I unwrap them. But if you saw in my last video, I don't have a computer that works right now. So this is not going to be edited at all. I cannot take anything out. So everything is just standing. You're welcome. Enjoy. First up is number 23. I asked my brother to give me 10 random numbers. He was at work and he had to cut off the call right away because somebody from work came in, and it's sensitive information that I'm not allowed to hear. He's in the military, so like I can't always hear conversations, and I don't think he was supposed to be on the phone anyways. So he picked a couple numbers, and then he was like, run your hand along it and I'll say stop when it's done, like, and then you pick the book. And for some reason he didn't pick the number 23. I thought that was going to be his first pick because that was his basketball number growing up. Yes, because of Michael Jordan. That was his football number 2. Something, I don't know. But 23 has always been his number. He's that bitch. So I picked it for him. I'm going to try and do this so it doesn't crinkle at all. I don't want it to be loud and annoying. Like me. Oh, fuck. Okay, that's a way to start. The Obelisk Gate by N.K. Jemisin. So I've read, I don't know where the J, ha! Right behind me. First time I read this book, I fucking hated it. The 5th season, the first book in the trilogy. Hated it. Was very upset with it. And then I went to go read this one, but enough time had passed, and I was like, I'm going to reread it because I have a thing about finishing series. If I start, I have to finish. I will think about it for the rest of my life, and I will be upset with myself for not finishing. So I was like, I'm going to reread it just so I can refamiliarize myself with how much I fucking hated it before I jump into this one. Instant 5 stars the second time I read it. The book was just smarter than me. That's it. That's all it is. It was fucking smarter than me, and I was upset about it. Loved it. There are scenes, especially like throughout, sprinkled, but near the end especially. I don't want to spoil anything, so I'm not going to say, but if you know, you know, that I cannot read anymore after having children of my own and having a lot of anxiety as a parent. So that's going to be so much fun. But then I'm going to read that one first. So this is now 11 books. I'm going to read this one, I'm going to read this one, and then I'm going to get the third one and just crack it out all in one go because I don't want to torture myself. Because I know this is going to fuck me up, and I know the third one is going to fuck me right up. I don't really know what that one's about. I don't want to know what that one's about, so I will talk about what this one's about because I don't want to spoil anything. This is The Way the World Ends for the Last Time. It starts with a great red rift across the heart of the world's sole continent, spewing ash that blots out the sun. It starts with death, with a murdered son and a missing daughter. See, anxiety, but I'm gonna do it anyways, because I'm a glutton for punishment, apparently. It starts with betrayal and long dormant wounds rising up to fester. This is the stillness, a land familiar with catastrophe, where the power of the earth is wielded as a weapon, and where there is no mercy. Where is... Oh, yes. Okay, so the first page here, too. I'm going to read this for you, because this, I got chills. They're multiplying. She is actively trying to ruin my life. And I'm obsessed with it. I fully embrace it. This is what you must remember. The ending of one story is just the beginning of another. This has happened before, after all. People die. Old orders pass. New societies are born. When we say the world has ended, it's usually a lie because the planet is just fine. But this is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. This is the way the world ends. For the last time. Are you fucking getting me chills all over my whole body? Anyways, I'm totally fine. I'm putting this back up here. Shh. Also, my library is a mess. So I need to... my mind is a mess because my library is a mess and it's fine. It's not fine. I need to clean it. So, next up, we've got 76. This one is hardcover. Oh my god, sounds like a fucking influencers. I hate myself for doing that. I apologize sincerely to everyone who watched that. Just fast. Just do it fast. There we go. Oh, Heart of Thorns by Brie Barton. I'm pretty sure this was a Fairy Loot book. Owl Crate. That's Fairy Loot, yeah? Let me check the thing, because the copyright page should say Fairy Loot Edition. It doesn't. Thanks, guys. I'm pretty sure that's Fairy Loot, though. And I stopped getting Fairy Loot in 2019? 2018? 2019, I think. So, this has been around for several years. Let's see. My glasses are dirty and I can't see shit, but I also can't see shit. I also can't read. I'm a fraud. So here we are. Mia Rose wants only one thing. Revenge against the Guira who killed her mother. That looks very Welsh or Celtic or something. I apologize sincerely for my butchering of pronunciations. In a world where only women can possess magic and every woman is suspected of having it, the half-girl, half-god Guira are feared, reviled, and hunted. What the fuck? I can't read! After training under her father and his infamous hunters, with a capital H, Mia is determined to scour the Four Kingdoms and enact the Hunter's Creed. Heart for a heart, life for a life. But then her father announces a quite different future. She will marry Prince Quinn, heir to the throne. Of course. Just like that, smart, headstrong Mia is thrust into the last role she ever wanted. Pretty wifely bauble to the future king. So on the eve of her wedding, Mia plots a daring escape only to discover the unimaginable. She has magic. She may be a huntress, but she's also a Guirach. Guirach. Feels fun, so I'm going to keep doing that one. As the truth comes to light, Mia must untangle the secrets of her own past. Friends darken into foes and logic begins to fray, as do the rules she has always played by. If Mia wants to survive, she must learn to trust her heart, even if it kills her. Is this a series? I don't know. If it is, I'm gonna read the other books. But once again, if it is a series, I'm gonna read the rest of them too. If it's not, I'm gonna go with just that one. It's gonna be great. Anyways, next up, number 69. After my brother hung up unceremoniously, I texted my husband. I needed one more number. I said, can you pick a number? And then he wasn't answering, so I was going to pick 11 because he was born on the 11th of February. And then he messaged me back saying 69. Because husbands. So here we are. This better be a fucking good one, Kurt. Kisses, Codes, and Conspiracies by Abigail. Fucking hell! Abigail Hing Wen. There we go. I think this was sent to me by Penguin Teen. Macmillan. Thank you so much for sending this to me. When was it? Why did I not look at the thing when I was there? 2024 this came out. So this one has actually not been around for very, very long. Let's see. Tan Lee finds himself embroiled in an unusual love triangle. Oh boy. We'll get back to that in a second. All while trying to defuse a heist, unravel a conspiracy, and navigate the most complicated babysitting assignment ever. Okay, I actually love that opening, except for one part. Again, we'll get to that in a second. After a magical kiss at prom, best friends Tan Lee and Winter Wu agree to cool it off, a plan that goes awry when their parents jointly head off to Hawaii and leave Tan and Winter to babysit Tan's sister, Sana, together. There was not a period there. I thought there was a period there. Again, I can't read. I'm a fraud. If that isn't complicated enough, Tan's ex-girlfriend from Shanghai arrives on his doorstep with money stolen from her billionaire father and thugs on her heels. All right, plot twist. Tan is soon on the run, trying to outmaneuver international hackers and protect his friends, family, and sister, and his own heart. That's not actually what a plot twist is, but like... Anyways. Unusual love triangle. Let's get back into this. The whole premise, I love it. And it's short. I'm going to fly through this. I'm here for it. It's not going to be a love triangle unless the two that are there are also into each other. Because we gotta fucking love V, okay? It's not a triangle with all 3 points connected. It's a fucking V. I did a video about this years ago, ranting, and it holds true. It still holds true to this day. It's not a love triangle unless it's a little bit gay, okay? Like, it's a love V. I'm gonna cool my jets here because I will rant for hours. It's fine. Next up is 107. Why am I struggling so much with fucking tape? Belle of the Brawl by Lacey Harrison. Okay. So this is the third book. I think third. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I know how to count. Yes. The third book in the Alpha series. The spin-off to the Click. The girls that get it. So, the Click is like 20-something books long, that series. I will be rereading the whole series and then the first 2 books in this before I get to this. And then I have the 4th somewhere there because I have a problem. Truly have a problem. I need to reread all of the things before I can get to the new thing. And it's not like a super huge problem right now because I fucking love the Click and I've been meaning to reread it. So this is my chance. Also, pause before we get into what this is about. If you liked the Click as a preteen, a child, whatever, you'll be pleased to find out. That was the most annoying sound that's ever come out of my mouth, and that's fucking saying something. I apologize so sincerely. You will be so pleased to find out that Lacey Harrison, Miss Lacey, is writing a spin-off, sequel, something. What is going on? 20% battery. Fuck off! Now my camera's shaking. My phone. We're good. With the characters as adults, I think like late 20s, early 30s. Are you fucking kidding me? And she was working on this with, I forget their names, but it was the actresses who played Claire and Alicia? Maybe Massey? I don't know. One of the girls in the Click, but like they were working on this together. Oh my god, my 12-year-old heart. Fucking freaking out. Anyways, the first book follows, Alphas, I think is the first book in this spin-off series, follows Sky, a character that we meet like halfway through the original Click series, as she goes to an elite boarding school for alphas. They are the cream of the crops, the bells of the brawl. It's the cheesiest fucking shit in the entire world. I forget what classes they take, but it's like so fucking ridiculous, but I ate this shit up. And then I couldn't find the rest of the books in the spin-off series. I don't know if I stopped looking for them at the store for a bit and then they were just not there anymore, but I finally found them, like book 3 and book 4 at the Goodwill bookstore, so I can binge the whole thing. I'm so fucking excited. I feel like a teenager again. Oh my goodness. I say that like I'm old. I'm 32, but like I feel like I'm a preteen again. I'm so excited. This next book better not piss me off. 21. That's my number because I was born on the 21st. October 21st. Best day for a birthday in the whole year. It's perfect fall weather. Every time. Anyways. So I don't jinx it. Ooh! I'm excited. Rogue Wave by Jennifer Donnelly. Deep Blue. I think, yeah, Deep Blue is the first one. Again, with the click clacks. What the fuck? Here it is. Ugh. Deep Blue by Jennifer Donnelly. And Rogue Wave is book number 2. And I might have the other ones. I think there's 4 books. I'm not actually sure. Don't quote me on that. But, again, don't know what the fuck this one's about. Found it at Goodwill bookstore. Dark Tide. Hey! I looked down, and that bitch was right there. Excellent. Is this the end? Penultimate. So there's 4. Okay, it's a saga. So the first one, I remember reading this years ago. I think I was a teenager. It's a mermaid book. That's all I remember. Serafina, daughter of Isabella, queen of Miramara, has been raised with the expectation and burden that she will someday become ruler of the oldest civilization of the merfolk. On the eve of the On the eve of the Dokimi ceremony, which will determine if she is worthy of the crown, Sarah is haunted by a strange dream that foretells of the return of an ancient evil. Her dark premonitions are confirmed when an assassin's arrow poisons Sarah's mother. Now, Serafina and her best friend Neela must embark on a quest to find the assassin's master. Bless you, Bubsy. That was my cat sneezing. What the fuck? And prevent a war between the mer nations. Their search will lead them to other mermaid I almost said hormones. Heroines. Scattered across the 6 seas. Together they will form an unbreakable bond of sisterhood as they uncover a conspiracy that threatens their world's very existence. Rich with magic and mythology, adventure and danger, romance and friendship, and themes both classic and contemporary, Deep Blue, Book 1 of the Waterfire Saga, is an epic tale as expansive, mysterious, and beguiling as the sea itself. I love a good mermaid moment. Actually, pause, TBR. I'm currently reading Tidebound by Lauren O'Brien, Pirates and Mermaids, and she's going to be at Rose City Romance in Windsor, Ontario. That's the word. April 10th to 12th, where I will be for the influencer things. Words. I love them. I'm so good at them. My goodness. You'd never know I'm writing 4 books at once. I don't know words at all. Why am I opening this without saying the number? 100. We're good. Also, this madness here, while I was wrapping up the books, I ran out of the paper. And I was like, I'm not fucking going to the store. So I used up Christmas wrapping paper that I had. And then I ran out of that shit too. So I've got like 4 different kinds of paper here. Book number 100. Small. Shut the fuck up. That's Pitch Perfect. Mickey Rapkin. I know it. I know it. I feel it in my bones. Pitch Perfect. I fucking love these movies. For some reason, still have not seen the 3rd one. Slacking. I don't fucking know. This is the book that inspired the movies. Sadly, the movie tie-in cover. Again with the fucking click-clocking. Oh, God. I apologize. There's this price sticker right here covering words. So I don't feel like taking that off, actually. I'm gonna just figure this out. Get ready to be pitch slapped. Sign me the fuck up. I'm so curious how this is gonna work, like the singing in book form. I don't know. The roots of unaccompanied vocal music stretch all the way something something chance of the Middle Ages, and collegiate a cappella is more than a century old, but was once an Ivy League phenomenon, largely what the fuck? But what once but what was once, there we go, largely an Ivy League phenomenon has in the past 20 years exploded. And it's not what you think. Through the Blue Blazers and fucking hell. Though the Blue Blazers and khakis may remain, a cappella groups at colleges across the country have become downright funky. What the fuck am I reading? In Pitch Perfect, Mickey. Is this? Is this nonfiction? What? In Pitch Perfect, journalist Mickey Rapkin follows a season in a cappella through all its twists and turns, covering the breathtaking displays of vocal talent, the groupies, yes, there are a cappella groupies, that's fucking wild, the rock star partying, and all the bitter rivalries. Rapkin brings you into the world of collegiate a cappella characters, from movie star looks and celebrity-sized egos to a troubled new singer with a megawatt voice, including encounters with a cappella alums like John Legend and Diane Sawyer, and fans from Prince to presidents. Rapkin shows that a cappella isn't for the faint of heart or lungs. This raucous story of a cappella rock stars shows that sometimes to get that perfect harmony, you have to embrace a little discord. This Mickey Rapkin fellow, you see, is a regular columnist at Elle and has written for the New York Times and GQ. What in the fuck is this? What? I thought this was like a book, like a fiction novel. What? Let me see. Okay, where does this start? Page 19. There's a 15-page prologue. Is this actually? There's an appendix in here? Oh my god. Oh my fuck. So, acknowledgements here, right? He's talking about the actual a cappella groups that he followed. The 2006 to 2007 University of Virginia Hullabaloos. Oh my god. The 06 to 07 University of Oregon Divisie. And the 06 to 07 Tufts Beelzebub. Is this? I have no idea what to expect going into this. This might be my first one just for the comedy aspect. Oh my god. Anyways, I need to move on. What time is it? Okay, 1:20. Next up is 31. Ooh. Just fucking go. What the fuck? A thriller? I believe. The Ruining by Anna Collmore. A psychological thriller. Great. Annie Phillips is thrilled to leave her past behind and begin a shiny new life on Belvedere Island as a nanny for the picture-perfect Cohen family. In no time at all, she falls in love with the Cohens. especially with Libby, the beautiful young matriarch of the family. Life is better than she ever imagined. She even finds romance with the boy next door, and it's all gonna go to shit. All too soon, cracks appear in Annie's seemingly perfect world. She's blamed for mistakes she doesn't remember making. Her bedroom door comes unhinged, and she feels like she's always being watched. Libby, who once felt like a big sister, is suddenly cold and unforgiving. As she struggles to keep up with the demands of her new life, Annie's fear gives way to frightening hallucinations. Is she tumbling into madness, or is something sinister at play? The Ruining is a complex ride through first love, chilling manipulation, and the terrifying depths of insanity. Well, alright. This one I got from a guy I worked with. Him and his wife are getting rid of a bunch of books, and they're like, hey, you like to read. You're the only person that we know that really likes to read, so here. And he brought me like 3 boxes of books, which is where, if you've seen my old bookshelf tours, I haven't done one of those in 5 fucking years, probably. 2020 maybe 2021, not 100% sure, because the library does not look anything like it does anymore. It's been taken down. Anyways, where was I going with this? Nora Roberts. I've got about 8,000 Nora Roberts books, and that was from the same box as this and a bunch of other ones, and I'm finally getting through those. That was 2018, maybe 2017. No, it would have been 2017. Yeah, it was 2017. So that one's been around for almost a fucking decade, because it's 2026 now. Holy shit. I'll get to it. I will get to it. Next up, I got 2 more after this one. 28. The fucking tape job on this? Who authorized this? Like, who lets me do things? I need adult supervision by, like, an adultier adult. It's not me. Oh, I just fucking stab myself. I just spit. Fucking mess. It's fine. It's fine. We're doing great. Is that Nora Roberts? It's fucking Nora Roberts. She knew. Anyways, Dance Upon the Air, the first book in the Three Sisters Island trilogy. I'm assuming I have the rest of the books in the trilogy, because I remember when I did this, I didn't want to put books that I didn't have the rest of them, specifically for the Nora Roberts ones. So I think I have them, and now this TBR, I didn't even count. So it was 10, then it went to 11, and now it's at, like, it's got to be over 40 something with the Click books, and then there's the trilogy. So I don't even fucking know how to count anymore. I've lost track of all of the numbers. This one. What the fuck is this one about? I've read one Nora Roberts trilogy, and it was okay. I don't understand the deep, all-consuming love that people have for Nora Roberts, though, and the immediately jumping on to buy a new book. She's got like 200 books or something. I don't fucking know. Anyways, what's this one about? This is fun, though. Whatever this little detail is, that's fun. Dance Upon the Air. When Nell Channing arrives on charming Three Sisters Island, she believes she's finally found refuge from her abusive husband and from the terrifying life she fled so desperately 8 months ago. I just burped. Why? I don't know. But even in this quiet, peaceful place, Nell never feels entirely at ease. Careful to conceal her true identity, she takes a job as a cook at the local bookstore cafe and begins to explore her feelings for the island sheriff, Zach Todd. I don't know why that name looked so weird to me, and I was just about to say, what the fuck kind of name is Zach? My third-born child is named Zach. What the fuck? Anyways, I am losing my mind. But there is part of herself she could never reveal to him, for she must continue to guard her secrets if she wants to keep the past at bay. One careless word, one misplaced confidence in the new life she's so carefully created could shatter completely. Just as Nell starts to wonder if she'll ever be able to break free of her fear, she realizes that the island suffers under a terrible curse. one that can only be broken by the descendants of the three sisters, the witches who settled the island back in 1692. And now, with the help of two other strong, gifted women, and the nightmares of the past haunting her every step, she must find the power to save her home, her love, and herself. Like, why? Why did I think the name Zach just looked like a fake name? It is spelled with a K at the end of, like, Z-A-C-K instead of Z-A-C-H, which is how we spell ours. So he's a Zach, but, like, it looked like a fake name. Sorry, bud. All right, penultimate one, 26. Back to the Christmas paper. Did I not leave a single fucking gap in here for myself? Ooh! This one's old. Oh, this is pre-COVID times. Sisters of the Snake by Serena and Sasha Nanua. I got this at... Was this? No, this can't have been pre-COVID. This is in between lockdowns. I got this at one of the Frenzy, HarperCollins Frenzy events that they put on. I have not been to one of those in several years. When was the last time I went to one? I don't know, but it's been a long time, and I know I got this at one of those events because Serena and Sasha did like a little presentation because they're Canadian. I think they're from Toronto or like GTA area, and I remember being really excited about this, but I just never fucking read it because I'm an idiot. But they're twins, and they wrote the book together. So yeah, I haven't been to one of those events in a very long time. I'm gonna find a way how to get back invited. Find a way to get invited back to one of those. It's because I stopped getting invited because I stopped posting because I keep fucking getting pregnant and having a million children. Anyways, that's a story for a separate day. There is no story. I just keep getting pregnant and having children. Anyways, zip it. Read the fucking book. Twins separated at birth, one a princess, the other a street urchin. A dark puppet master watching their every move. To save their home, thief and royal must work together, or watch it all fall into ruin. Deadly magic, hidden temples, and dark prophecies, Sisters of the Snake is an action-packed, immersive fantasy that will thrill fans of The Wrath in the Dawn and The Tiger at Midnight. It's giving Parent Trap on crack. I'm here for it. I fucking love The Parent Trap. That was my favorite movie growing up. R.I.P. to my VHS copy that I broke on the very first day that we moved into our new house in 2002. August of 2002. First day we moved in. I dropped it. I was trying to put it in the VCR so I could watch it. I dropped it and it broke, and then my mother never got me a new one. And then I watched that movie at least once a day, every day for like 3 years straight. COVID times. Anxiety. Trying to have some control over a world gone to shit. Anyways, so yes, I have seen The Parent Trap well over 1,000 times now. And that is not even an exaggerated number. It was every single day, at least once a day, sometimes twice a day, for about 3 years straight. And then all the times that I watched it in my teen years and as a child. So I have seen that movie and several others over 1,000 times each. I didn't even say what number this is. What number? Fucking hell. 19. Last one. What is this? A romance. Sadie on a Plate by Amanda Elliott. It was only $6 at Indigo. A chef's journey to success leads her to discovering the perfect recipe for love in this delicious romantic comedy. Sadie is a rising star in the trendy Seattle restaurant scene. Her dream is to create unique, modern, and mouth-watering takes on traditional Jewish recipes. But after a public breakup with her boss, a famous chef, Sadie is sure her career is over. Until she lands a coveted spot on the next season of her favorite TV show, Chef Supreme. On the plane to New York, Sadie has sizzling chemistry with her seatmate Luke, but tells him that she won't be able to contact him for the next 6 weeks. And we obviously know where this is going, because it's a rom-com. And they're both on the plate. They prolong their time together with a spontaneous magical dinner before parting ways. Or so she thinks. When she turns up to set the next day, she makes a shocking discovery about who Luke is. If Sadie wants to save her career by winning Chef Supreme, she's going to have to ignore the simmering heat between Luke and her. But how long can she do that before the pot boils over? Is he going to be the host? Because I've seen like cooking competition, baking competition things where they're both contestants, but I haven't seen one where it's like host and contestant, because that is a conflict of interest. But bitch, it's only 6 weeks. Guys, settle down. It's 6 weeks and then you can go about it, unless there's going to be something else that prevents after. Anyways, we need drama for the plot. So that's it. This TBR got away from me. I started with 10, and now I don't actually know how many books. So 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Conservatively, we'll say 35 with the click books, and then 36, 37, 38. And I don't know, 30, 39. Yeah, there's at least 40 books in this TBR for springtime. So like 3 months. Can I do it if I sit down, shut up, and read my book? Yes, easily. Will I? That remains to be seen, because I have a hard time not yapping. And I'm going to be busy over the next few months. But I'm going to make it a point. I had an idea. I was going to do a vlog thing with my like read or unhaul type business, where I have to read 100 books, 100 pages of a book every day, and I would give myself like an allotted amount of time to read the book, and then if I don't read the 100 pages, I have to unhaul it. Or if I take longer to finish the book because I'm not reading 100 pages, fucking hell, obviously I'm gonna unhaul it. But I can't really do vlogs if I don't have a way to edit them. So that will be coming one day when I figure out my technology situation. But I think that's it. I don't even know. Whole spiel, usual, saying everything's linked below. I love you, awesome nerds. 10% battery. Jesus Christigus. I hope you all have a wonderful day and get at least a little bit of uninterrupted reading time. That was really fast, and I don't think any of my words made sense there. This caffeine is actually hitting me for once. It usually doesn't, but it's in me. I hope you all have a wonderful day and get at least a little bit of uninterrupted reading time. I love you, awesome nerds, and I will see you in the next one, which I might film right now if I go get my charger. So if you see me in the exact same outfit, no, you didn't. Okay, love you, bye.